Hi, welcome to Storytime. Until we can all be together again at the library, the Anderson Horticulture Library at the Arboretum, I'm going to be doing story time from my own book nook at home with some of my favorite books. And I brought Squirrel. For those of you who are regulars, you know that I always have my puppet Squirrel. For those of you who are new to us, I really hope to see your face and meet you when we're all together again. So mark this on your calendars. Every Thursday from 10:30 to 11 all year round, no sign up needed, you can join us at the library for story time. All ages. Are we ready? Okay, my first one I picked is trees. Because I'll be honest, I'm missing those beautiful trees at the Arboretum, but I have been getting outside by my house every day and I've found some new favorite trees right now to enjoy. Can you do that too? I hope that this book inspires you to get outside and explore all the beautiful trees in your own neighborhood today. Okay, let's get started. Trees. I will do my best to make sure that you can see each page too as we go along. Okay, your listening ears are all clicked on. Here we go. Each tree offers a story, a clue, a dance that makes its very own self. Maples sing to the heavens. Reaching out, she offers her precious sap to celebrate the return of light and sweeten the last days of winter. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? How many of you like maple syrup? I know I do. It's a really fun time of year at the Arboretum. Aspen, tall and graceful, dances on her tippy toes, her golden leaves like castanets shimmer in the breeze. I love this page. Isn't it cool? Look at that oak tree. Oaks stand strong, rooted and deeply in the earth, his mighty branches held out just so, palms up to receive the joy of birds. I saw my cardinal and my nuthatch and my woodpecker today at my feeder when I was outside. What did you see? Silly palm, plain and skinny, doesn't have one single branch. She saves all her leaves for her most amazing hat. The shy pussy willows take center stage one week in spring when kitten velvet buds adorn her modest twigs. I bet you guys have been seeing all kinds of varieties of these out on your walks. Aren't they pretty? Apple tree, wise and gnarled, bends low, his branches weighed down with round red fruit and age. Little Redbud plays hide and seek in bare-branched woods until pink purple giggles burst forth and give her hiding place away. Spruce. Spruce in blue porcupine armor aims for the sky like an arrow. His heart soars. All kinds of beautiful trees for us to enjoy. How lucky we are. Dogwood bows beside the walk, welcoming the guests. He offers treats on silver trays, canopies of sunshine and pollen. This is a hummingbird, and guess what it is the time of year to fill your hummingbird feeders at home. So please do that. Take good care of them. I know I did this morning. Sycamore, the fashion queen, wears a jigsaw puzzle gown and big flashy leaves. Fuzzy round baubles dangle from her ears. White pine, unruly uncle, large and messy, shirt tails flying, buttons a kilter, shaggy hair unkept. He laughs too loud. Willow dances in her narrow kimono with elegant sweeping sleeves, wafting in gentle wind. It's a pretty page. Birch, when other trees wear leafless black, strut in royal ermine robes. One of my favorites. Sequoia holds memories for the tribe of trees, telling tales from another age, before the time of saws. The end. I'll hold that up in case you want to try to find that at the library or at a local bookstore. All right. I have another one from a local author that I have met. He's wonderful, and it's called Nothing to Do. So for those of you who are missing friends lately, missing some of your favorite routines, this might be a book that you enjoy. Nothing to Do by Douglas Wood. Once in a while, along comes a day when there is nothing, absolutely, positively nothing to do. And isn't that great? No school, no homework, no Little League, no dance class, no play rehearsal, no soccer practice, no computer camp, no anything. Just a white, empty space on the calendar. Of course, some people get a little worried about these spaces. These people are very nice and wear big shoes, but we'll think about them a little later. But what do you do when there's nothing to do? What do you do at home? I'll give you some ideas. Well, I've heard stories, wonderful stories, about taking off your shoes and walking through the green grass and the mud in your bare feet. I think that sounds really fun. Or making toy ships out of sticks and sailing them across a puddle that somehow seems as wide as an ocean. Lots of good ideas. I've heard about lying on your back and watching clouds turn from dinosaurs into crocodiles, into dragons, into bears, into butterflies, back into clouds. Or lying on your stomach watching an ant carry something 3 times bigger than he is while you wonder, how can he do that? And what do ants eat for breakfast that make them so strong? You see? I've heard of making a paper airplane, do loop-de-loops and barrel rolls in the soft summer air, then land smooth as butter on bread. Or building a fort. Oh, that's one of my favorite things to do. A secret place where no one can see you because you can't see them. And surviving for hours on peanut butter sandwiches and lemonade. I love peanut butter sandwiches. Do you? I've heard about catching fireflies on a warm evening and putting them in a jar until you have 2 hands full of gold, then letting them all go. I've heard of swinging until your toes touch the clouds or hanging by your knees like a monkey, just to find out how monkeys feel. I've heard of climbing a good tree that's been waiting all its long life, but just to be climbed by you. Or finding a quiet spot and reading your favorite book, and then reading it again. How fun is that? Just because it is your favorite. Do you have a favorite book? You should dig it out today. I've heard stories about exploring places that really need to be explored. And in the winter time, we don't want to think about winter, do we? You can make snow angels, or igloos, or caves, or go sledding, or taste icicles, throw snowballs, or build round, fat men with orange noses and old hats who smile at everyone. Why, I've heard of swimming and building sand castles, hopscotching, jump roping, running, throwing, bouncing, painting, drawing, and playing with toys. Puzzles, dolls, games, puppies, kittens, hamsters, gerbils, and doing cartwheels, and doing somersaults, and sometimes just doing nothing. Yes, and maybe one of the best ways to do nothing is to show someone else how to do it. Maybe even someone with big shoes. Just remind them that sometimes doing nothing is the most important thing in the whole wide world to do. Did you like that? I hope so. Okay, I'm going to put that one back on my shelf. And I'm going to grab another one. This is the last one today. Hopefully we'll have time for the whole book. It's Hush Hush Forest. My kids gave me this for my collection. It's one of my favorites. I hope you like it too. I try to walk in the woods every day if I can, somewhere close to home right now. I hope you get to do the same. As we read our bedtime stories, blankets tucked beneath our chin, golden leaves twirl past our windows. Can you see? I hope you can see. This is a really nice, quiet book to end our story time today. Shadows lengthen and fall sets in. Speckled stars, an agile diver, loons sing one last lullaby. I love the sound of loons, do you? It's a wonderful part about summer in Minnesota, isn't it? To the sky, rising, rising, rising. Sharp teeth, strong jaws, beaver builds a cozy lodge. Soon the aspen leans and drops. Sturdy branches, leafy tops. See the beaver? The birch tree? I actually saw a beaver crawling partly up a tree at one of our state parks recently that's close to home, Lake Mariah. It was kind of exciting right off the trail. Darting, zipping hummingbird, whirring wings and ruby throat. One last sip, then off he flies to warmer breezes and sunny skies. Like I said, soon those hummingbirds are going to be coming. Get that sugar water out. Bandit mask and stealthy paws, raccoon gobbles, crayfish claws. Waist grows fat and pelt grows thick, wash and preen, whiskers clean. That's a fun page, isn't it? See there, raccoons have masks. Doe and fawn bed down in dry leaves, sheltered from a bitter wind. We had 2 deer run in our backyard yesterday. It was pretty exciting. Buck tests his strength against a trunk and then rubs a scrape to prove he's won. Look at that. Wings unfurled, bat swoops and sweeps, but no mosquitoes can be found. She flits to find her colony and roosts above the frozen ground. Northern lights like wisps of fire flash and flare across the sky. Blue, green, yellow, and now pink flicker, dance, and mystify. You see that? Isn't that pretty? I love the illustrations in this book, along with the beautiful words. Owl surveys from edge of cedars, eyes glow bright as moon's cold beam. Great horned owl. They are the first to nest. The end of winter. You can hear them calling. We have one in our neighborhood, actually. Wings stretch wide. She dips and glides. Rabbit scurries and rabbit hides. Look at that wingspan. Can you see this one? Bear stands, huffing, snorting, warning, popping jaws till coast is clear. Oh, that is a big bear. Calls down cubs, it's time to den. With gentle paws, she draws them in. As you close your eyes in slumber, snowflakes slowly drift and spin. I'm glad there's no snowflakes anymore. Your heart beats an ancient drum. Isn't that pretty? You guys know what that is? Chickadee. Chickadee-dee-dee. I bet you could do it better than I can. Hush, hush, forest, winters come. And winters go. So spring is here. We're very excited. I'm so glad that you joined us for our first story time from the Book Nook. So join us next week, and I'll have some more of my favorites, and Squirrel will join us too. You want to say bye, Squirrel? Okay. Bye. We'll see you guys next week.